Welcome to Angel K TV.
Hi family, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Angel and this is Angel K TV. We're going to be talking about dividing integers. Okay, so the first one we have 21 divided by -3. So first we can see our rule here. If you don't remember the rule when we're doing integers, basically same sign equals a positive answer, a positive result. And different signs equals a negative result. You're probably going to be kind of confused, especially if this is your first time, but we definitely need to get the rule in first before we start doing our examples. So keep that in mind. All right. So number one, it says 21 divided by -3. Right now we are working on integers. Okay, so instead of saying minus, we say -3, and this 21 on its own means a positive. So as you can see, we already have different signs. Right here, we have a positive divided by a negative. I remember, different signs equals a negative result or product. Okay, so let's just solve this and see product we're going to get. So if we do 21 divided by 3, so how many times 21 will go into 3? That would be 7 times, okay, without a remainder basically. 7 times, so we're going to write 7, but are we done yet? Now, remember when we are talking about integers, we don't just solve and leave it like that. We must always pay attention to the signs, okay? So do we have the same sign? So do we have a positive and a positive, or do we have a negative and a negative? Or do we have different signs, which is exactly what we have here. So that means we are going to get a negative product. Okay, so we are going to get -7. Remember, we do our normal division. You know how to do our normal division, right? And then whatever product we get, like 7, we got 7. We don't just write 7 on its own because that means it's a positive, and it's obviously not a positive because remember, these are different signs. Okay, so we're going to read it as a negative. Now, for number 2, we have -10 divided by -2. Leave the brackets. So as you can see, do we have the same sign or do we have different signs? We have the same sign, which means our answer is going to be positive. So what we're going to do is 10 divided by 2. So how many times will 10 go into 2? 5 times. We have a negative and a negative. So again, that means we are going to be left with a positive product. So we leave this 5 the same because writing 5 is the same thing as saying it's positive. Okay? Because when we write the negative there, then that means it's a negative. So we are just going to write 5. So it's a positive. Now let's move over to number 3, which is -16 divided by 8. Do we take a look at the signs first or do we solve and then we'll take a look at our signs? If we take a look at the signs, then that's basically going to give us, a heads up of maybe this is going to be positive or this is going to be positive and this is going to be negative. And if we solve it first and then we add our signs or take a look at our signs, you can just add the negative there. But at the same time, we need space for the negative. So in my opinion, I think we should first look at the signs. So remember, they have different signs. We have a negative and a positive. So that means we are going to get a negative product. Okay? So we have 16 divided by 8. Again, how many times will 16 go into 8? And that will give us 2. But we have to add the signs. So is it a negative or is it a positive 2? It is a -2. I really hope you guys are understanding this because I'm trying as much as possible to make this understandable for you guys. So we have our last one, number 4, which is -25 divided by -5. So do we have the same sign or different signs? Or actually, should we do this in a role play mode? Role play. Again, the one we did last time. So let's say the teacher, the invisible teacher, will ask you guys, so what is negative 25 divided by negative 5? You're going to say, teacher, I know, I can explain. The same sign equals positive result. Different sign equals a negative result. And right now, we have a negative 25 divided by a negative 5, which means we have the same sign, which is going to equal to a positive result. So I'm basically saying that ahead of time, so we can basically know or have a grip of what our answer will be, whether it will be positive or whether it will be negative. So 25 divided by 5. So how many times will 25 go into 5? That'll be a total of 5 times. Okay? So we are going to write our 5 here. And remember, we have same signs, which means that we are technically done, because writing 5 like that basically means that it's a positive. So we have a positive 5, a positive exponent. So that is it. We are done. And that's basically all for dividing integers. Pretty easy, right? So integers is a very interesting topic. I love this topic, really. But I hope you guys did understand. If you did, do not forget to leave a like. Share this video with your friends and your family. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll leave the notification bell on so you know when I upload. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.